I'm Robson Green, and I'm on the fishing adventure of a lifetime. Traveling to some of the most extreme and exciting places on the planet. Welcome to Borneo, the third largest island in the world. Over 5,000 kilometers of coastline, pristine reefs, and 14 major rivers flowing through ancient rainforest make this place an angling paradise.
Yes!
I'm on a mission to catch creatures with superpowers.
That is huge!
An evolutionary freak that can breathe water and air.
What does it take?
A sand dweller with a foot that's half the size of its body.
What have I got?
And a stealth hunter that is practically invisible.
Oh my God, look at that!
But it isn't going to be easy. Behind every tropical paradise, there's a jungle nightmare.
Ow, you mother!
I'll be using all my skills and centuries of local know-how.
God, that was bloody good!
To master the waters of the oldest jungles in the world.
Excellent!
These are my toughest fishing adventures yet.
We are in! Look at that fish!
So I'm off to a real-life Jurassic Park. Borneo.
Borneo is Southeast Asia's biggest island. Its rainforest dates back 130 million years, the oldest in the world. The island is carved up by 3 different nations: Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei. I'm headed to the Malaysian-owned state of Sarawak on the north coast. 123 new species have been discovered in just 3 years, making Borneo home for some of the rarest fish on the planet.
Just a network of freshwater river systems. And I think there's fish down there that are yet to be discovered.
From Sarawak's capital, Kuching, my destination is the remote settlement of Nangasumpa, 200 kilometers deep into the ancient jungle. There, I'm going to fish with Borneo's indigenous people on the pristine Delok River. The first couple of 100 clicks are the easy part, but wheels will only take me so far out here. For the last 25 Ks, we'll take the river. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Robson.
Okay.
Nice to see you. So, 3 hours in that direction, yes? Excellent. Abong is one of the elders of the village we're headed for. He and his community belong to the Iban, the indigenous people of Borneo. The Iban were once known as fierce warlike headhunters. Now, they are better known for their mastery of the rainforest and its waters. You know, the one bit of advice that I give anglers who are casting a line in a foreign land is always seek local knowledge. And that's exactly what I'm doing. The Iban have learned to survive and fish in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Humidity in this primal forest is above 70%, and temperatures can top 36 degrees Celsius. One of the last great ancient wildernesses on the planet. Awesome. Utterly awesome. Borneo is in the tropical monsoon belt. 2 hours upriver, and the evidence of constant floods is all around us. Just weaving their way through this minefield of rather large tree trunks. And if we collide with one, well, we're going over, I tell you. Brilliant driving. Absolutely brilliant. At last, Abong's home village of Nangasumpa. And the heavens have opened up. Well, after all, it is a rainforest, Robson. Like all Iban villages, the whole community lives in one longhouse. Must be 200 meters in length. I'm here to meet the village's finest fisherman, Similang.
Robson, good to see you. Robson,
Danny.
nice to meet you. That's what we do in our place.
Together with his wife and family, Similang is going to be my secret weapon in the battle to catch my first target on this river, the air-breathing Garami. The Garami is an incredibly adaptable omnivore that feeds on seeds, plants and insects that fall in the water. It has pulled an astonishing evolutionary survival trick. It can breathe both water and air. And it's a staple of the Iban diet. A unique lung-like organ in the Garami's head allows the fish to breathe air. This means it can survive in weed-choked pools where the oxygen is low. Both the fish and the rods we are going to use to catch them are products of the environment around here.
We're going to use these today? What's this wood?
Palm wood.
The branch of a palm tree with a bit of nylon on the end. It's simple, but I bet you it's effective. Conditions are perfect. If it stays like this, we will catch our target.
The Garami is vital to the survival of the Iban, and the local angling techniques have passed down countless generations. Meaning, I'm about to use a method of fishing that exists nowhere else on the planet.
And in order to catch the Garami, we need to get hold of the thing that's going to lure it towards our hook. And that thing is called kesa. Or to you and I, big red ants.
Among the trees of this forest are immense colonies of ants that can reach 500,000 strong. The Iban have learned these ants are perfect bait for Garami, who feed on insects that fall into the water.
The ants' nests up there?
Yeah, when they drop down, you will think, when I tell you, you can put inside this bag.
Yes.
You put. Before I tell you, don't touch anything.
I won't touch a thing.
Run! Run for your life!
Oh my God, look at the nest here. Okay, you're gonna chop them off? They're not happy at all. I've got the bag here, Semilang. Standing by, standing by.
With the nest disturbed, the first ants to react are the soldiers,
Ow!
who go to war on my legs.
You! Ah, you! Ow! 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 Tell you what, the collective noun for ants is army. And a small platoon has just worked its way into my legs and up my bottom, and they're having a party. Ow, you!
The Iban are expert at keeping the ants at bay while they collect. I'm not.
Ah! God damn it! Oh, you!
With a bag full of ants, we can bait our hooks with the dead insects and their larvae. Similang fishes these waters every day, so he's taking us to one of his favourite fishing spots.
So basically what I'm doing is just putting that bait into what is a feeding trench along here. As the current comes round, it cuts a trench into the riverbed and the fish hold in that trench because that's where all the feed's going to come along. Just slowly trotting the ants along the trench and hopefully Garami might take it.
The job is made harder by the tangled roots of the riverbanks where the Garami lurk.
See, they're ambush predators and they hold in the tree trunks and the branches that are submerged. Hey! The fish just took, and I think it's just wrapped my line around a branch.
That might be a miss, but it's also a very good sign.
The bong is in! What have you got? Garami, it is. Well done, a bong.
If I wanted a masterclass in Garami fishing, I've come to the right place.
You have there the Garami. It can grow up to 70 centimetres, but this is big. The reason why it can survive in such warm and sometimes shallow water is that it's an air breather. It not only extracts oxygen from in the water, but it can take it from outside it as well. An absolute icon.
Looks like we've hit the Garami sweet spot here.
Beautiful. Nice pair of Garami.
Well, I say we.
Everybody's catching bar me. Well done, Danny. You're having a blinder today. You're showing us all up. And another one. Oh, Semelang's in. Nice, Garami.
After 3 hours of fishing, things have gone quiet. The light's fading, and the only bites we're getting now are from the mosquitoes. But I've still not caught what I came for.
Yep, that's a take. That is a take. Oh, look at that.
Something has put a bend in my rod.
Nice fighting fish. Please let it be a Garami. It is. It is. It's a Garami.
I need to land it as quickly as I can because Garami are notorious for making steep dives to try and break free.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes! It all came good in the end. What a beauty. And I've got to be so careful how I handle it because there's so many sharp spines on the dorsal and the anal fin. Beautiful. Caught with a local method, with the local tribe, the Iban, in the most extraordinary of backdrops. It's a beauty.
Now we need to make it back to the village before nightfall because there is bad weather on the way.
It has not stopped raining. Torrential.
Flooded rivers means our fishing is in serious jeopardy, so we go to extraordinary lengths to try and find food. I'm in Borneo's Sarawak province, where my angling adventure has taken me deep into the oldest rainforest on the planet.
Ow, you mother!
I'm targeting a set of superpowered fish, and I've already caught an incredible air-breathing survival specialist.
Yes!
It's my second day fishing with the Iban people. Torrential rain overnight has left the river fit to burst.
I know it's a rainforest, and I know it needs rain for the beautiful vegetation. But rain, lots of it, means swollen river. And swollen river equals not good for fishing.
The deeper water makes the fish harder to locate and catch. But we have no choice but to head out because the village needs to eat. 50% of their diet is fish. So Semelang and I are going to hit the water. And with rod fishing out, we're using nets.
And these are throw nets. There's a special technique to cast these. But it takes many years to master this technique, doesn't it? Many years.
Yeah.
With these nets, we can catch any number of the smaller food fish in the river. Our best hope are the sema or a dong, fish that come to the surface during rains to feed on the fruits falling from the trees, where we can net them.
Goodness gracious. I think overnight, this river has risen at least 3 feet. Increased its speed by about 20 miles an hour. Oh, I think it's about to get slightly uncomfortable.
For net fishing, we'll need to be able to see the fish we're casting for. So we're going 5 kilometers upstream in search of less swollen waters. The Iban share this forest with a superabundance of wildlife. Much of it dangerous, including the python, the longest snake in the world, which can reach nearly 7 meters in length.
Goodness, whatever happens today, it's going to be extreme.
The rainforest can hold no fears for Similang. He's the main food gatherer in his extended family. That's 12 mouths to feed. Jala, or throw netting, is a difficult technique to master, so I need to practice. The idea is to throw the net over as wide an area as possible without tangling it.
And when I release it,
Yeah.
should it be in this position here?
Let it go. All everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
God, that was bloody good! Bloody hell! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's go. Oh, those fish are frightened, I tell you.
A practice cast from the bank is one thing. Throwing a heavy net from an unstable boat in a swollen river is quite another.
Similang, you tell me when to throw.
Similang throws a rock to mimic the sound of falling fruits to attract the fish.
And I throw when? Didn't open like I would have liked it to. Let's see what we've got. No, a lot of leaves. Oh, deserved a fish, didn't it? Please tell me that deserved a fish, Samla. Oh, what am I doing wrong? I thought it was a good cast. Everyone's laughing. Hilarious.
But when there are people to feed, it's no laughing matter.
I've had a few goes. Over to the expert. Go on, Semela. Go on, my son, you catch us dinner. Nice cast, good spread. Deserved a fish.
Even here, upriver, the waters are still deep after the rains, testing even Similang's expert skills.
What you don't realise is, using this method, you have to be incredibly strong. I can't tell you how difficult that is just to keep your balance on this boat. You feel anything? Ah, yes, you have. I can see a bit of a wobble in that net. Well done, well done.
Similang's cast has netted just one small fish, but it won't be enough to feed 12 people.
It's not an extremely big fish, but it is one we can have for dinner. It's known as a dong, and it's also a very clever fish. It has the mind of a seasoned farmer. It knows the exact time when the fruit and the nuts are ripe around here, and it just waits underneath the branches, ready for it to fall, and then gorges on it. It's not big, but it is tasty, and it is a very first for me. Well, Semela, he caught it.
We need more than that. Much more.
I'll just let that settle. Needed to be wider, didn't it? That's the problem. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Well, what do you know? I cast a net on the Deloc River and caught myself my first ever boeing. Small, very pretty, silver and gold coloration along its side, but we are catching for dinner.
A few small fish is a poor return for a morning on the river. The rains and high waters have clearly made fishing impractical. If everyone is going to eat tonight, we need to find another source of food.
I mean, the rainforest has many things to the Iban. Provides materials for building with. Also, it's their pharmacy, many things in the forest that heal cuts and wounds. But it's also their pantry. Can't see anything that takes me fancy at the moment.
There are 15,000 species of flowering plants in Borneo's rainforest. Knowing which are edible and which are poisonous is key to survival.
This is what they call bako itan. It's like a fern. And they steam this or deep fry it. I've had it. Had it at the airport on arrival. Very nice. And it's free and all at hand. Now we're getting a decent enough quantity.
We're collecting bamboo, which the Iban use to cook food inside.
Timber!
They also eat its root.
There you go.
But the real delicacy is heart of palm, a tougher proposition to harvest.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
You white Iban, come here. Come here.
What did you call me?
White Iban.
White Iban.
Yeah.
Am I one of the lads now, am I? I've been accepted into the clan, have I? Excellent.
The edible part of the palm is the core, which means removing the top bark.
How do I get that out?
Why white Iban not strong?
Hey. What do you mean not strong?
Yeah.
I'm nearly 50 years old, Samalang. Have some respect for your elders. There you go.
The Iban farm crops at the village, but they rely on wild plants for nearly half of their vegetable intake. It's taken us the whole afternoon to get just enough for Simalang's family and me.
We've got our ferns, our bamboo shoots, our heart of palm. It'll be a Bornean buffet like no other. It's gonna be one hell of a salad. Come on, girls, it's getting dark. We've got what salad? What on earth are we gonna get for dessert? I know some bananas knocking about here somewhere, I'm sure.
With the sun setting, we're heading to a spot where the Iban camp when they're deep in this forest.
Left hand down, Abong. Whoa!
But with only 2 fish in our nets, we still need to find a source of protein, daylight or no daylight.
Whew. So me and the lads are out foraging for frogs. Of course. Why not?
We need to be vigilant because it won't just be us who'll be hoping to eat frogs tonight. They are prey for several of the river's larger reptiles.
Another first for me. It's nearly the middle of the night in the Borneo rainforest, in crocodile and snake-infested water, foraging for amphibians. The Iban must really like frogs' legs.
The river frogs live among the undergrowth, and their camouflage makes them practically impossible to see by day.
Have you spotted something, Samalang?
But by night, their eyes reflect our torchlight, giving them away.
Good stuff. You can eat him?
Yeah.
Nice bit of meat on the legs?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It is, but I ate all it.
Well, you eat the whole lot?
Yeah.
With enough frogs for us all, we head back to camp. In Iban culture, the women handle the cooking.
So we spent all day hunting, full of fish. Thank you. Foraging for ferns, for frogs, heart of palm, and bamboo shoots. And this is probably going to be the healthiest meal I've ever had in my life. Incredibly organic. And what is this?
Đâu bún càng.
Bún gang.
Bún càng.
Adorable. Did you do that as a joke? I'll get you back. Revenge will be sweet.
It's making for good meal.
Mua nè. Phản đồ nhà mày.
What do you say?
Nhà mày good. Yeah.
I don't know what you said, but I think it's funny. Was it something nice about me?
The Iban have shown me that day or night, good weather or bad, you can survive in this jungle. And the frog's legs?
It's like fishy chicken. It's exactly what they taste like. Fishy chicken. I knew there'd be chicken involved.
I'm going to enjoy my last night among these warm people. Because my quest to find superpowered sea life
Hang on.
is going to lead me to one of the most startling creatures I have ever seen. But to get there, I have to tackle Borneo's treacherous coastline. I'm in Borneo, home to one of the most biologically diverse landscapes known to man.
Timber!
On a mission to catch a group of aquatic creatures with superpowers. So far, I've caught a fish so evolved to its surroundings, it can actually breathe air.
What a beauty.
And mastered the art of throw netting. Today, I'm leaving my friends the Iban.
Look, guys, there's a way of saying thank you. Please help yourself to these. Take what you want. That's it. Not that you need these, Donnie.
I'm travelling over 200 kilometres to the fishing village of Buntal, located at the mouth of the Sarawak River. Because there's one super muscular mollusk I want to catch.
The word buntal means pufferfish. And for as long as anyone can remember, that's all they were catching in this village. Lots and lots of pufferfish.
Pufferfish contain toxins more poisonous than cyanide and are deadly even to touch. Though someone has found a use for them, they've turned them into lamps for their veranda. Nice. But Buntal has more to offer than toxic pufferfish, and I come in search of a super mollusk with amazing digging powers. The razor clam, or amble, has a super-sized muscular foot, half the length of its body. This gives it the power to be able to dig at astonishing speeds and escape predators. And here they are a delicacy and a key part of the local economy.
It is hot. So I'm off to meet the women who work the Buntal mudflats. And let me tell you, it's a real privilege and an honour because it's quite an exclusive club and one that stretches back generations. And it's a club that's all about the amble nectar. And by amble, I mean razor clams.
These wonders of evolution are filter feeders. They draw their food from the plankton-rich waters of the mudflats. They use their huge muscular foot to burrow and hide in the sand.
Well, will you look at that? What an extraordinary vision. And the clams are called various names. There's amble, sea needle, they call them, and also monyet punya, which refers to a male monkey's willy. So let's hope I don't make a monkey's willy of myself today. Now, where are these lovely ladies? Is that them? Yep, that's them.
They're over 1 kilometre out, and I've only got 3 hours to catch clams before the tide comes in.
I've got that sinking feeling this is going to be harder than I thought. Oh, hang on.
It's barely 9 o'clock and the temperature's already in the mid-30s.
Hey, Kia, Robson.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Robson. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Kia has been collecting clams on the mudflats since she was a small child. It's a tradition that has been handed down through generations.
Oh, wow. That's ingenious. Well, will you look at that? Oh, yeah, it doesn't like the lime, does it? Oh, I can see where the name Monyet Punya comes from. What these lovely ladies are doing, the razor clam hides below the surface of the mud. They detect it with the pole, because they can feel the shell. They then put the stick in, covered with lime, and they do say they like the taste of it, so they go after it, but actually it's an irritant, and they don't like it at all, and that's why they shoot out the mud. A few inches underneath the surface.
This technique is more difficult than it looks. If you push too hard or too fast, the clam can quickly burrow away.
And do you like it? Do you enjoy collecting razor clams? Is it good fun?
Yeah.
So once you've collected all your razor clams, what do you do with them?
1 kilo, 20 ring.
20 ring? 1 kilo of razor clams, 20.
Send to the seafood there, restaurant.
Yeah. So, kilo of razor clams, so that's like half a bucket full, will bring £4. It's not the greatest rate.
The women can gather anything from 3 to 6 kilos a day. That's a maximum of £24, about the average daily wage here.
We've got it here, a bit of lime in here, I can feel it, it's not happy. Doesn't want to come out, Kia. Every time you've done it, they've come out.
Yeah.
I do it once, it doesn't want to come out. Every time Kia's done it, she's brought out a clam. That's so clever.
Uselessly. Let's just learn.
I think Kia's starting to get annoyed with me. I'm slowing down her rate of collection.
The razor clam's huge, powerful foot allows it to dig quickly into the mud away from my stick.
Take this one.
Hey, well, what do you know? Got my first ever razor clam. I have eaten them before. They're bloody lovely. Fried in butter or in a clam chowder. And the reason why they call it a razor clam is because it looks like a closed, old-fashioned cutthroat razor.
Now that I've proven myself to Kia as one of the girls, I'm keen to catch up on a bit of local gossip.
So, Kia,
Yes.
rumour has it that not only is this a place for collecting clams, it's a bit of a courting ground. It's where the women meet their men. Yes?
Yeah.
Did you meet your husband here?
Yes.
Yes?
My husband is the job is fisherman.
Yes.
Is married this year.
Yeah. I have to ask, is he a funny man? Do you like men to be funny and make you laugh?
Yeah.
Yes?
Say no more.
A man goes into a pet shop and he said, "I'd like a wasp." And the man behind the counter says, "We don't sell wasps." And the guy goes, "There's one in the window." Just keep collecting clams, Robson. You're on a loser here. You need to work on me, chad up.
The razor clams these ladies gather are sold to market or the town's restaurants.
Terry McCaskey. Bloody hell, they're lovely. They are delicious. Beautiful. Sarima, 10 out of 10. Beautiful. And I've heard, between you, me, and the gay post, that these are a local aphrodisiac. See, it's all coming together. Mudflat dating grounds, clams that are an aphrodisiac. It's Buntal's answer to Viagra.
I may need a little pick-me-up myself, as I'm about to take on a crimson giant who has the ability to become invisible.
Come on, come my way.
On my quest to catch some superpowered fish, I battle some extreme elements where bad weather, harsh environments,
Left hand down, Iban. Whoa! Run for your life!
extreme bait
Ow, you mother!
had to be overcome to catch an incredible air-breathing fish.
It can extract oxygen not only from in the water, but outside it as well.
Borneo is not just a haven for river fishing. It also offers some of the best deep-sea fishing in Southeast Asia. Today, I'm traveling 30 kilometers south to the capital city of Kuching, in search of a monster-sized fish that can become invisible, the red snapper. The snapper is near-on invisible in deep water, as red is the first color to disappear in low light. The perfect hunter, its prey can't see it coming, and it gets its name from snapping at its prey.
And in order to acquire one of these fish, I need to be alongside two angling legends from Kuching. And they are Oscar Chu and John Jung.
Local fishermen Oscar and John have fished these waters their entire lives. Their skills are so widely acclaimed that the Prime Minister himself goes fishing with them. And John Jung is no stranger to catching big snapper.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Robson Green.
Yeah, John.
John Jung, pleasure to meet you.
Oscar.
Privilege to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Everybody says, Robson, you want to catch big fish in Borneo? Go with John Jung and Oscar Chu. They're the go-to guys.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Red snapper are ambush predators, and their powerful jaws mean they can bite through fishing lines and crush fish hooks, making them difficult to catch.
Oscar's just saying, bit breezy out there, could be a bit bumpy, but on a good day, one of the best fishing spots in the world.
Borneo is home to many wrecks, remnants from World War II. These wrecks create reefs, and they provide the perfect cover for snapper to ambush their prey. I'm using multiple hooks to pull up cellarfish for today's bait.
Lovely. Oh, look at that. 5 fish when we first cast. That's it. I'm happy with that, Oscar. Let's go home.
We're going to be bottom fishing for snapper, dropping our lines 30 to 50 meters to the wrecks to try and tempt the fish out with an easy lunch.
And the reaction to the bite is everything. Don't go on the first bite. Go on the second one, so you know the fish has got it. But what the fish want to do, as soon as they grab that bait, they want to take it back home. So reaction's everything. Strength is everything. Focus is everything. So shut up, Robson. Start fishing. So, Oscar, how long you been a fisherman?
I think since I was 5 years old.
Yes?
Yeah.
You remember your first fish?
I do.
Yeah, do you remember what it felt like?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It felt so good that I'm still a fisherman today.
I know. It's addictive, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, come on, come my way. God, come away.
All right.
Come on. What a take. Oh, shit, this is a big fish. Stay on. Stay on, yeah, we've got him away. Man, that was some initial run. I think it's given up. Might be a grouper. The way it took, it fought and it fought, and then I fought and I fought, and the fish gave up. Oh, sweet lip. Sweet lip. Wow.
This is a good fish too.
Goodness gracious, that is huge. Oh, what a beautiful looking fish. That is a sweet lip. Gets its name from its lips that are rather sweet. It kind of pouts, kind of inviting you to kiss it.
Sweet lips normally hide away in the reef until nightfall, so this is an unusual catch and a great start to the day.
Oh, it's a garupa.
Yeah?
Quite okay.
Beauty. Excellent. Well done, Oscar. Beauty. It's not the biggest giant garupa you'll ever see, but there you have Epinephalus, Latin for clouds. It's a fish with clouds on it, and it refers to the cloudy pattern all the way along the garupa's body. Some of them are giant. The record is about 180 kilograms. That's nearly 400 pounds. Tell you what, Oscar, the fishing gods are on our side today. Do you believe in the superstitions of all that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Normally we Asians, we believe that when we go fishing, we shouldn't talk big.
We shouldn't talk big.
Yeah.
Oh, you're with the wrong person then. Really, I should keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Red snapper are cold-blooded, so are more comfortable hunting in cooler water and low light. As the sun rises and the temperature reaches the high 30s, the bite tails off.
Going under the boat. So what's the plan, Oscar? What should we do?
We should move to another fishing spot.
Yeah?
Yeah, Captain is looking at his coordinates to see where we can get more fish.
So that's the way they do it around here. The bite switches off, we move to another spot. And we'll keep doing that all day.
Yeah.
If the fish don't come to us, we'll go to them. Yeah.
John spent the last 20 years mapping out the best and top secret fishing spots in the area. So we're heading 10 kilometers out to sea in search of a monster snapper.
Now tell me, why is this such a good spot for snapper?
It's a reef.
Yes?
It's a reef, so here most of them are reef fish.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and according to John Jong, this place itself, not many people know.
Snapper are often territorial and they rarely venture far from home. So once you've found them, you're in.
Yes! Oh, I'm into something good. Please be a snapper. What have I got? What have I got? Couple of nice snapper. Oh. I think we found a sweet spot, Oscar.
Yep.
You are looking at a beautiful red snapper. You would think when predators see this fish, they can see it from a long way away because of its colour. But here's the thing. When white light hits water, in the spectrum, the colour red for fish is taken away. So to a lot of predators, this fish is nearly invisible. It's like a fish with superpowers. Kind of the marine equivalent of the X-Men. So I give you snapperine. See what I did there? Here we go. Here we go.
Snapper tend to live in large shoals, and it seems we've hit the jackpot.
Yeah, it's all kicked off. It's a snapper bonanza. That is another beauty. We're getting fish every cast now. That is how healthy these waters are. Hang on, Oscar, for all your might. It's a big bloody snapper. That's a huge fish. Oh, look at the size of this snapper. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, Oscar, Oscar, that is an extreme fish. What a beauty, Oscar.
All right.
What an absolute stunk of a snapper. Look at this fiery red caudal fin bleeds into... Ah, he's bit me. He's bit me. Mind you, I would bite me as well. Rabbit and on. Oof. And one of the reasons why they call them snapper is that they snap at their bait, and it's just snapped at my thumb. But one of the best eating fish around, an extraordinary ambush predator, an extreme fish in an extraordinary location, and it's biting me again.
But it'll take more than a red snapper bite to taint my Borneo adventure. Keeping up with the Iban
Nice cast.
meant mastering some new
God, that was bloody good!
and unusual techniques.
Oh, you mother! Ah, yes.
Hooking up with the Prime Minister's men,
Come on! Come my way!
I caught a super-powered predator of the South China Sea.
Oh, look at the size of this snapper. It's the best snapper I've ever held.
And in this mystical landscape, discovered an angling paradise. Similang has taught me to throw net. Now I want to show him how to use a rod and reel.
Just hold the line like that. With your one finger. Bail arm over. That's right. That's it. And the back there, yeah. That's it, and just where you want. Not bad, not bad. That's okay. Next time, just end your cast where you want the lure to go. Perfect. Excellent, much better. Perfect.
He's a fast learner. But will this technique be better than throw netting?
Yes, yes, yes! Excellent! Well, something like my lure. What have I got here? Oh! What have I got here?
The large scales on its head tell me it's a snakehead.
Another first for Robson Green in the Borneo rainforest.
And definitely one for the pot.
Thank you. What do you call it?
Runto.
Runto. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Don't let him go, don't let him go, don't let him go. Don't let him go.
But I want to catch a live one, so I'm going out with local prawn fisherman, Han.
Han, Juan.
Hi.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi.
How are you?
Fine. How about you?
I'm hot. Ah,
Sorry, what are you
Robson.
speaking?
Han.
Nice to meet you.
Very, very nice to meet you.
This species is so super poisonous that one fish could kill 30 people.
So basically what Han's laying here is a simple gill net. Just holds in the water like this. And as the tide comes in, and it moves all the prawns and the pufferfish and any other bycatch into the net. So, Hon,
Yeah.
have you ever eaten pufferfish, Hon?
Me?
Yes?
Yes, depend the color. The yellow one, yes.
So what will you have different color pufferfish, and you're saying the yellow one is edible?
The green one, they not easy.
Yeah.
But the yellow one, yes.
The locals know how to prepare the fish to eat it safely. They only eat yellow pufferfish, but it's still considered too risky to sell to the restaurants of Kaching.
Oh, you are a real fishman.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, Buntang.
Hon, it's okay. Sometimes we all blank. We've all done it as fishermen.
It's a pufferfish.
Ah, a little pufferfish. A tiny little pufferfish.
Yeah.
So there you have buntao, the fish that gave this place its name and its overall identity. Now, pufferfish are called because they puff themselves up like a ball. It's a defense mechanism, so any predator that swallows it is going to have a bad time because the pufferfish expands, chokes the fish, and releases toxins as well that kills the fish. But also, this fish harbours a thing called tetrodotoxin, which is 100 times more potent than potassium cyanide. If ingested, it would paralyze the central nervous system. The internal organs would pack in, resulting in eternal heaven. It's basically the fishy equivalent of a WMD.
Hard to believe something so small could be so deadly.